Toothpaste is one of the most habitual objects in daily life. It is used early in the morning, late at night, often half awake, and almost always without conscious evaluation. The design assumes distraction. It assumes routine. It assumes that attention will be minimal. And it works because of that assumption. Before toothpaste existed in its modern form, oral care was irregular and uncomfortable. People cleaned their teeth with whatever was available. Powders made from chalk or charcoal, crushed herbs, salt, or abrasive mixtures that removed surface debris, but often damaged enamel. The process required preparation, tolerance for unpleasant taste, and a willingness to endure friction. As a result, consistency was rare. The core problem was not knowledge. People understood that cleaning teeth mattered. The problem was making the behavior easy enough to repeat daily, over years, without resistance. Toothpaste emerged as a solution to that behavioral challenge. Its formulation balances competing needs. It must be abrasive enough to remove plaque, but gentle enough not to harm enamel. It must be wet enough to spread, but thick enough to stay on the brush. It must taste pleasant, but not invite swallowing. It must feel active without feeling harsh. Each of these trade-offs shapes the experience. The foam, for example, is not strictly necessary for cleaning. Its role is psychological. Foaming signals progress. It gives the user feedback that something is happening. Without it, brushing feels incomplete, even if it's effective. Flavor plays a similar role. Mint does not clean teeth better than other flavors. It creates a sensation of freshness that lingers after brushing, reinforcing the feeling of success. That aftertaste marks the end of the ritual. The tube itself is an important part of the system. Toothpaste is not stored in a jar or dispensed with a tool. You don't scoop it with fingers. You squeeze it directly onto the brush. This reduces contamination, speeds up the process, and limits decision-making. The amount dispensed is guided by resistance in the tube. You feel when you've applied enough. Over time, muscle memory takes over. The behavior becomes automatic. This automation is intentional. Toothpaste is designed for long-term compliance, not momentary effectiveness. A product used twice a day for decades must avoid friction. Any annoyance would accumulate. Any inconvenience would eventually cause avoidance. The packaging, texture, and flavor all work together to lower the barrier to use. There is also an important social aspect. Modern toothpaste standardizes oral care across populations. Everyone uses roughly the same materials, regardless of background. This creates shared expectations about cleanliness, breath, and appearance. That shared standard reduces social friction. You don't have to negotiate what clean teeth means. The toothpaste does that for you. The moment of realization often comes when toothpaste is missing. Brushing with only water feels incomplete. The ritual feels broken. Even if the mechanical action is the same, the experience lacks closure. You realize toothpaste wasn't just cleaning, it was confirming. Confirming that you've done enough, that the routine is complete, that you can move on. This is invisible design at work. Toothpaste does not dramatically change your health overnight. It improves outcomes slowly through repetition. Its success depends on being boring, predictable, and easy to ignore. The best designs often do not feel innovative. They feel inevitable. Toothpaste transformed oral hygiene not by demanding discipline, but by making discipline unnecessary. It absorbed complexity, reduced discomfort, and turned care into habit. And because it does this quietly, day after day, we rarely notice it at all.